US Open quarterfinals. Karolina Muchova v Beatriz Haddad Maia. Karolina Muchova leads by 1 set to love. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve to the centre of the box, just out. So second serve. Beatriz Haddad Maia service game at the start of the second set. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve to the centre, a bit of depth. Karolina Muchova forehand, slice return to the centre, a bit out. So that service game is held by Beatriz Haddad Maia at the start of the second set. Karolina Muchova leads by 1 set to love. 6-1 Karolina Muchova in the first set. Karolina Muchova service game. On serve at the start of the second set. Karolina Muchova with a serve for wide serve depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia backhand block turn. Karolina Muchova with forehand to left with depth, and Beatriz Haddad Maia gets a bit of forehand racket on it, but can't get it much further. So 15 love, forehand struck with depth to the left by Karolina Muchova rather on that point. Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre box depth, and then backhand Beatriz Haddad Maia, backhand slice Karolina Muchova, backhand Beatriz Haddad Maia, forehand Karolina Muchova, forehand ball striking depth Karolina Muchova, forehand slice turn, and a forehand drop shot to the left by Beatriz Haddad Maia, and it's a forehand drop shot winner to the left by Beatriz Haddad Maia. So 15-all on this Karolina Muchova service game. At the start of the second set. Karolina Muchova service game, and Karolina Muchova with a serve, with a wide serve just out. So second serve for Karolina Muchova on this point. Karolina Muchova serves into the box with a bit of depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a backhand with depth return to the left. Karolina Muchova returns after 1 shot each, or so. Beatriz Haddad Maia with forehand to the right, a bit of depth, and Karolina Muchova backhand to left with a bit of depth. Haddad Maia forehand, Muchova backhand to backhand, ball striking with depth. Karolina Muchova with forehand to the right with struck with depth, and Beatriz Haddad Maia with a backhand turn to the centre, but a bit out. So 30-15 on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre, just out. So second serve for Karolina Muchova on this point. And Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre. Beatriz Haddad Maia backhand turn with depth, and then forehand ball striking. Beatriz Haddad Maia a bit further forward, stroke depth to left. Karolina Muchova returns, but then near the net, Beatriz Haddad Maia with a forehand volley to the right, and it's a forehand volley winner just by the net by Beatriz Haddad Maia. So 30-all on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova with a wide serve just out. So second serve for Karolina Muchova on this point. Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre with depth, Beatriz Haddad Maia. Forehand return with depth, and then a forehand strut to the left with depth by Karolina Muchova, and Beatriz Haddad Maia gets a forehand slice shot return on it, but just hits the net. So 40-30 on this Karolina Muchova service game. And Karolina Muchova with a serve with a wide serve depth, Beatriz Haddad Maia, forehand block return with depth, and then forehand Karolina Muchova, backhand Beatriz Haddad Maia left, Karolina Muchova with shots to the right, and then backhand Beatriz Haddad Maia, backhand slice bit of depth by Karolina Muchova, one shot each. So Beatriz Haddad Maia with forehand to the right, bit of depth, and Karolina Muchova backhand with depth to the centre struck, and then after a shot by Beatriz Haddad Maia, Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a forehand winner to hold that service game. So on serve at the start of the second set. So Beatriz Haddad Maia service game on serve at the start of the second set. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve towards the centre of the box, just hits the net. So second serve for Beatriz Haddad Maia on this point. And Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve centre of the box. And Karolina Muchova strikes a backhand return to the left, but just out. So 15-love on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. On serve at the start of the second set. Beatriz Haddad Maia. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve to central depth, Karolina Muchova for forehand return, struck to left, just out, so 30-love on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. On serve at the start of the second set. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve, centre box there. Karolina Muchova strikes forehand return, hits top net and over. And then Beatriz Haddad Maia strikes a forehand with depth to the left, and Karolina Muchova forehand slice shot return to the left, just out, so 40-love. Forehand struck to the left with depth by Beatriz Haddad Maia on that point. 40-love on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve to the centre of the box to depth. Karolina Muchova backhand return to the right, and Beatriz Haddad Maia backhand to the left. Karolina Muchova forehand to the right, just out. So that service game is held on serve in the second set. So on serve in the second set, Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre of the box with depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia for return. Karolina Muchova with one structure right with a bit of depth, and then Karolina Muchova towards the net, and Beatriz Haddad Maia beforehand return just hits the net. So 15-love on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova. So 30-love on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova with a serve sent to the box. And Beatriz Haddad Maia with a backhand return to the right, just out. So 40-love on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre with depth, and Beatriz Haddad Maia with backhand slice return just hits the net. So that service game is held on serve in the second set. Beatriz Haddad Maia service game on serve in the second set. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a wide serve just out. So second serve for Beatriz Haddad Maia on this point. And Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve to centre. Karolina Muchova backhand return to the right with depth, and then Beatriz Haddad Maia turns Karolina Muchova net with a backhand volley to the left, and then Beatriz Haddad Maia with a backhand return to the centre just out. So love 15 on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. Love 15. Beatriz Haddad Maia service game on serve in the second set. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a wide serve with depth. Karolina Muchova backhand return to the centre, a bit out. So 15-all, wide serve with depth by Beatriz Haddad Maia on that point. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve centre of the box just out. So second serve for Beatriz Haddad Maia on this point. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve to the centre of the box with depth. Karolina Muchova, the forehand return struck with depth to the left, and Beatriz Haddad Maia with a forehand return just out. So 15-30 on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. Forehand return with depth from Karolina Muchova on that point off a Beatriz Haddad Maia serve. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve to the centre of the box just out. So second serve for Beatriz Haddad Maia on this point. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve for wide serve. Karolina Muchova backhand returns right a bit depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia beforehand to the right just out. So 15-40 on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game, and 2 break points for Karolina Muchova in the second set. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve to the centre of the box. Karolina Muchova forehand return, and Beatriz Haddad Maia with forehand shots left for depth, and Karolina Muchova short angle backhand return to the right, and Beatriz Haddad Maia with a strike of a shot. But then Karolina Muchova with a backhand return to the left with a bit depth, and it's a winner. And Karolina Muchova with a backhand winner leads the second set with a breaker serve. Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova leads with a breaker serve in the second set. Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre, just out. So second serve for Karolina Muchova on this point. Karolina Muchova with a wide serve just out, so double fault. So love 15 on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova with a serve, wide serve, a bit of depth, Beatriz Haddad Maia, forehand return, and Karolina Muchova a bit further forward, hits her forehand, but just hits the net. So love 30 on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova with a serve just out, so second serve for Karolina Muchova on this point. Love 30 on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova was served to centre, but just hits the net, and it's a double fault. So love 40 on this Karolina Muchova service game, and 3 break points for Beatriz Haddad Maia. Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre of the box, just out. So second serve for Karolina Muchova on this point. Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre. Beatriz Haddad Maia backhand return after one shot each or so. Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand to the left, but just hits the net. And Beatriz Haddad Maia with a breaker serve, so on serve in the second set. Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. On serve in the second set. Beatriz Haddad Maia serve centre box depth. Karolina Muchova prime return. Backhand Beatriz Haddad Maia. Forehand slice Karolina Muchova to the right bit of depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia backhand return. And Karolina Muchova forehand to the right bit of depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia turns. And then Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand to the left. And it's a winner. Forehand winner from Karolina Muchova. So, love 15 on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve to the centre, but a bit out. So, second serve for Beatriz Haddad Maia on this point. Love 15. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve to the centre of the box. Karolina Muchova backhand return. Forehand Beatriz Haddad Maia. Karolina Muchova with backhand to the left just out. So 15-all on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. On serve in the second set. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve centre box with a bit of depth. Karolina Muchova forehand returns right, a bit of depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia turns. And then Karolina Muchova, a bit further forward, strikes a forehand to the left with depth. And the forehand from Karolina Muchova is a winner of another forehand winner, struck to the left by Karolina Muchova. 15-30 on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve centre box, bit of depth. Karolina Muchova backhand return, and Beatriz Haddad Maia with forehand struck left with depth. Karolina Muchova forehand return to right with depth, and then Beatriz Haddad Maia with forehand to the left just out. So 15-40 and 2 break points for Karolina Muchova on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. 15-40. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve centre to the box depth. Karolina Muchova forehand slice down. Beatriz Haddad Maia forehand shot to right with depth, and then Karolina Muchova turns, and Beatriz Haddad Maia forehand shot, and then Karolina Muchova backhand. Beatriz Haddad Maia turns, and backhand volley right by Karolina Muchova, and Beatriz Haddad Maia with a lob shot, and Karolina Muchova returns, and then Beatriz Haddad Maia on the next shot with a forehand volley to the right, and it's a winner. So 30-40 on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. So break point, Karolina Muchova. So break point, Karolina Muchova on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. 30-40. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve centre box for depth. Karolina Muchova backhand return. Beatriz Haddad Maia forehand struck to right, and Karolina Muchova strikes a backhand to the left with depth from one shot each or so, and Karolina Muchova forehand to the right with a bit of depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia backhand to the left, and Karolina Muchova forehand with depth struck to the right, and Beatriz Haddad Maia with a forehand to the left after that just out, and Karolina Muchova leads the second set with a breaker serve. Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova leads the second set with a break serve. Karolina Muchova with a wide serve with a bit of depth, and Beatriz Haddad Maia's backhand return to the centre just hits the net. So 15-love on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova with a serve with a wide serve of depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia forehand return with depth. Forehand. Forehand slice Beatriz Haddad Maia a bit of depth. And then Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand to the right, and it's another forehand winner, struck by Karolina Muchova. 30-love on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova with Karolina Muchova with a central serve with depth from Beatriz Haddad Maia, and forehand drop shot there by Karolina Muchova. Beatriz Haddad Maia onto it. But then Karolina Muchova strikes the forehand passing shot to the right, and it's a winner. It's another forehand winner, struck by Karolina Muchova. This one, a forehand passing shot winner, struck to the right. And 12 forehand winners for Karolina Muchova in this match. And that shot for Karolina Muchova in this match is striking winners. Karolina Muchova says Beatriz Haddad Maia return. Forehand slice left with depth and net by Karolina Muchova. Beatriz Haddad Maia returns for a lob, but just out. And that service game is held. And Karolina Muchova maintains the breaker serve lead after that service game. So Karolina Muchova maintains the breaker serve lead in the second set in the quarterfinals of the US Open, the fourth tennis Grand Slam tournament of the season. So Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. Karolina Muchova leads the second set with a breaker serve lead. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a third centre box with depth. Karolina Muchova 410 centre, and Beatriz Haddad Maia 400 drop with depth. To the left with a bit of depth, and Karolina Muchova backhand turn to the right with depth. One shot each or so. Backhand slice, Beatriz Haddad Maia with depth, and Karolina Muchova backhand slice turn. Forehand to left with depth by Beatriz Haddad Maia is a forehand winner. Struck to left with depth by Beatriz Haddad Maia. So 15-love on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. Karolina Muchova leads the second set with a breaker serve lead. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve, the wide serve. Karolina Muchova backhand return to left with a bit of depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia turns and forehand ball striking. And then Karolina Muchova forehand to the right with a bit of depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia forehand slice turning. A forehand slice to the centre by Karolina Muchova, a bit of depth, and Karolina Muchova at net. But then Beatriz Haddad Maia strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a forehand winner, rather passing shot to the left by Beatriz Haddad Maia. So 30-love on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve centre to the box depth. Karolina Muchova from return and forehand struck to left with depth by Beatriz Haddad Maia. Karolina Muchova returns and backhand slice Beatriz Haddad Maia. And then Karolina Muchova with a forehand to the left just hits the net. So 40-love on this Beatriz Haddad Maia service game. Beatriz Haddad Maia with a serve to the centre with depth, and Karolina Muchova with forehand block returns left, a bit out. So that service game is held. Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova leads the second set with a breaker serve. Breaker serve lead for Karolina Muchova in the second set. Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova with a wide serve with depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia backhand turn. Karolina Muchova strikes another forehand with depth. After one shot each or so, Karolina Muchova strikes a backhand to the right with depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia backhand slice turn. And then Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand to the left. And it's another forehand winner for Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova striking winners off the forehand in this match. 15-love on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre of the box, clips top of net and bounces a bit out. So second serve for Karolina Muchova on this point. Karolina Muchova with a serve centre of the box with a depth. And then forehand ball striking with depth. Beatriz Haddad Maia forehand to the right with a bit of depth. And Karolina Muchova strikes forehand to the right, but just hits the net. So 15-all on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova with a serve, with a wide serve with depth, and Beatriz Haddad Maia's backhand slice return to left is a bit out, so 30-15 on this Karolina Muchova service game. Serve with depth, wide serve with depth from Karolina Muchova on that point, so 30-15 on this Karolina Muchova service game. Karolina Muchova leads with a break of serve in the second set. Karolina Muchova with a wide serve with depth again, and Beatriz Haddad Maia forehand return, but can't get the ball much further. 40-15 and 2 match points for Karolina Muchova. (40-15), 2 match points for Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre, and it's an ace! Game, set and match, Karolina Muchova by 2 sets to love, and Karolina Muchova is in the semi-finals of the US Open.